Welcome to Motherhood in ADHD. I'm your friend, Patricia Sun. My mission is to be a lighthouse for mothers with ADHD, helping you find your path to success by learning to appreciate your ADHD as an asset. I'm seeking to change the paradigm that ADHD means your life is doomed to be a hot mess. So I'm sharing strategies and encouraging you in your pursuit of happiness to love who you are every day of your ADHD life.
Hey there, Successful Mama. It's your friend Patricia. And today we are going to talk about a coming home routine. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, I study born organized people like I work for National Geographic. One of the things that I have noticed is that in this whole constant state of tidying is that coming home, they have a routine. I didn't want to do this at first because, you get home and you're super tired and you don't want to do anything. But the problem is you also don't want to do it at 10 o'clock at night once your kids are in bed. So just go ahead and do it right when you get home because you're already moving. So just like plow along with the energy level. And once you get the habit in place, like it takes a while to get habits in place and it's going to take longer when you're trying to figure it all out. But once you do it, like my coming home routine literally takes me like under 5 minutes. Obviously, the more kids you have and the more stuff they have, the routines can get a little longer, but also then you start training your kids how to do stuff and they help. And so it still ends up taking, that 5-10 minutes. And it really just makes your life so much easier when you've got your autopilot in place. First thing is unload and unpack everything. So everything comes out of the car, all the backpacks, purses, diaper bags, work bags. Now, once you've got everything in the house, you have to unpack it all. And everything has to go in its home. Everything needs a place because we're just not going to remember where stuff is otherwise. Like I'm the biggest culprit with setting my phone down wherever I am. And I'm constantly wandering around going, where's my phone? And then calling it from another phone because I can't find it. And then it's on vibrate and I still can't find it because I can hear it. Like, where is it? So just avoid that whole issue by putting things in their home every time. So examples, our shoes go in the shoe basket. Even my kids know, like as soon as we come in the house, we take our shoes off and put them in the basket. My husband's Asian, so we don't wear shoes in the house. So it definitely keeps down the dirt because even with not wearing your shoes in their house, with 2 kids running in and out, there's just dirt on the floor all the time. Second, I always put my keys in my purse so that they don't get lost. They always live there. My purse goes in the same place in the kitchen. And then we sort out backpacks. The lunchbox gets emptied and put by the kitchen sink. I don't clean it right then. I usually clean that during dinner, but it's at least out and emptied. All the papers from school get dealt with right then. Either something I can quickly do and stick back in the backpack, that gets done. If it's things that I need to deal with later, they go in my to-do basket, my Tuesday basket. Art projects, I take a photo of them. If it's something my son really likes, I'll hang it on his art gallery wall in his room. Otherwise, I sneakily throw it in the trash can when he's not looking. I really don't keep a lot of artwork. I'll do a whole post on that, but I'll get back to that. I won't get on that tangent right now. So just think about all the things that come in the door with you. Put away whatever needs to be put away. Deal with the things that need to be dealt with right away. Set the things that need to be dealt with shortly where they need to be. Like if, homework papers should come out and set them on the table. If your kid's young enough, if they're older, they need to do that on their own. The third step is to replenish anything. So like if you have a diaper bag, right then throw in another diaper if you used one, replenish the snacks. Anything that you've used from the bag, replace with a clean or new item right then. Then the last part is think about what's going on tomorrow. So for me, I work part-time from home. So sometimes I have my kids with me and I'm using the diaper bags. Sometimes they aren't with me and then I have my purse. So if I know in the morning I'm going to be on my own, but everything's in the diaper bag, right then I move my wallet, my keys, they go into the bag that I'll be using the next day. Just have that moment to like, okay, is there anything else that I'm going to need tomorrow that I should put in this bag right now? If you can, throw it in there then. If you like, say your kid is in like dance, get that dance uniform. Is that what they call it? A dance uniform? Dance leotard? I don't know. Obviously, I don't have daughters, so I'm a little slow on the girl terms, but the leotard, put the leotard in the laundry, get that bag ready to go for the next day. It just makes life so much easier when you've got that prep done for the next day. And you'll know if you need to prep like, something big for the next day, then you at least have it in the back of your head of like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to need to take 5 minutes before bed and pack up the stuff because we're going to go to, say, the zoo tomorrow and we need to get our picnic lunch packed and all that stuff. Once you get this habit in place, it really is going to make a difference in your evening because you're going to have less to do right before bed. It's going to make your morning run more smoothly because you already have things ready to go. What's your action item for this week? It is to find a home for your like work bag or your purse, whatever you're carrying on a daily basis. Find a specific home where that thing's going to live. If you already do that, choose one of the other things that I mentioned to start implementing in making that coming home routine a smooth process.
So I want to see where you made your bag's home. So take a photo and tag me on Facebook or Instagram at Motherhood and ADHD so I can give you a virtual high five. Talk to you soon, successful mama. Thank you for listening to Motherhood and ADHD. For more resources, head over to our website, www.motherhoodandadhd.com.